A 2 from Dirk and a 5 from Benjamin. So he's going to decide whether he wants to go first or second. Everything fine. Something needed to be checked there, I'm not sure. That is not Brendan Wigley. Okay. Can't tell what he's playing just from... Oh, it's a Shadow Fusion, so we're seeing Shadow versus Young Zing here. Quickly added that in. There you go. Oh, it's not a Shadow Fusion, it was Duality. I couldn't tell from the glare. So, while I was editing, I actually didn't see what he was doing with that Duality. So, Satellarknights, sorry about that. The glare is real. Right, got that fixed. Satellarknights versus Young Zing. Slow start for Satellarknights, no Deneb. Pretty unoptimal. I am currently commentating alone, but I will have some co-commentators as soon as other players drop from the main event. So as soon as we're getting into the later rounds or the top cut, we will definitely have a few well-known players as co-commentators. There's quite a few big names here today, and I'll definitely try to get some of them for the live stream. So Dirk is now summoning a Pulau of the Young Zing. So Young Zings in general, they all have a effect when they are destroyed. You are able to summon another Young Zing from your deck, and they all evolve around Young Zing synchro monsters. And whenever a Young Zing is used for a synchro summon, it is giving the synchro monster an additional effect. For example, that the synchro monster is unaffected by spell cards or trap cards or whatever. And Pulau is getting destroyed here by his own Dark Hole, triggering his effect, summoning Suwani, if I'm not wrong. And yes, that is Suwani, that is 1900. And yeah, when he's destroyed, you can summon another Young Zing from your deck. I think in defense position only though with him. Not 100% sure, let me check. Yep, in defense position only. And when he is used for a synchro summon, the synchro monster gains 500 attack and defense. So yeah, Young Zing definitely all swarming monsters, and would definitely see more play if we would have a slower format where floating would actually matter a bit more. Oh, that is Taodi, the 2200 beater. Yeah, I didn't think anyone was actually playing that. Okay, as you can tell, I'm not too familiar with Young Zings, but I'm having them here on my screen, so we're gonna learn as the game goes on. So yeah, that is indeed the level 5 monster. And he enables a synchro summon in the opponent's turn, much like Formula Synchron. And he also gives the synchro monster the effect that its battle position cannot be switched, which may seem irrelevant, but in this format with Burning Abyss we actually see quite a few enemy controllers, so that might come into play in other decks, in other matchups I mean. So there's a Fiendish Chain. Reviving Deneb. Grabbing Altair. No, it's a call, obviously. God damn it, the glare. Okay. It was Unikalkai summoned sending Deneb to the graveyard and then calling it back. Now I got it. Alright. Searching Altair, obviously. Probably going for an Exceed summon right here. Yep. See what he goes for here. Well, once again, cannot tell what that card is. Oh, it's Castell. Okay, now I saw it. It's Castell shuffling back the Young Zing monster, getting around his destruction effect. Castell usually pretty good against Young Zing, as far as I can tell. Young Zing also have a pretty strong version of their own Pot of Avarice, if I'm not mistaken, so shuffling that monster into the deck is actually quite good. So yeah, 2000 damage taken by that Castell. And looks like Young Zing is already behind by quite a bit. There's another Altair coming up next turn. And that is a lot of pressure. Normal summon, this time it is Suhani, I'm pretty sure. 1900 will not be enough to take out the Castell, but maybe he can crash and get something going from his deck here. Benjamin making sure he reads all the cards, probably not too familiar with them as well. Okay, Dirk not crashing here to get another Young Zing from his deck, just setting another Backrow. And passing. So we'll probably see the Altair here. He cannot attack with the Castell though if he uses Altair this turn, so that is something he has to consider. Benjamin just reading Suhani once again. Yeah, he does probably not want to summon the Altair yet in order to attack with it, but he does choose so anyway, so he's not able to attack with Castell this turn. Oh, there's a Needle Sealing, that's interesting. Needle Sealing, pretty impressive tech card from Young Zing, is going to destroy his own Suhani, but that is not gonna matter since he will be able to summon another one. He would be able to, but Needle Sealing negated by Wiretap. Strong counter. This does not go to grave. That goes to the deck. In a second I'm gonna inform them about that. Finding. Alright, just informed them that the Needle Sealing is shuffled back into the deck. No big deal. Yeah, I was having some problems with the laptop here. I had to mute a few times. Hope that is not... is that annoying for you guys? But okay. Performing a XYZ summon here. Let's see what he's got in store in his rank 4 toolbox. Black Ship of Corn. I'm pretty sure Young Zings have to be destroyed. and not sent to the graveyard, so that would work. They also, I'm aware that they can miss timing. So I think Black Horn of Heaven definitely shuts them down, either because they have to be destroyed or because of the 1000 damage being inflicted afterwards. So Dirk definitely on the passive end here, just setting a monster and passing his turn once again. That is not looking good for him, and Benjamin will now be able to attack once again with his XYZ monsters, unless he chooses to use Altair again this turn, which I'm not sure he wants to, since he's getting pretty close to winning. It might just be a good idea to summon a Dweller, though. Dweller seems pretty good against Young Zing. We'll see. That is not Altair, that is Uno Kalhai, the foolish burial guy. So that means he will be able to attack with all this stuff this turn. It's probably not going to be too much damage though, since I expect that face down monster to be another Young Zing monster, which is gonna summon another Young Zing monster, which is gonna summon another Young Zing monster. So he's probably able to block a lot of the damage here. But that's not gonna bring him any further in his game plan, I suspect. So there is a Young Zing with 2000 defense, so you'll see if that is played, and that is the Young Zing with 2000 defense right here, so he will have to attack over that with Black Ship, or just move to main phase 2 and use the effect of Black Ship on that, which is what he will do, I assume. Makes the most sense to me, since it's not gonna bring him any benefit of running over that. Yep, that's what he does. Another 1000 damage to Dirk's life points. And another easy +1 for Benjamin this turn. So rough times for the Young Zing rogue deck here. Benjamin finishing his turn and Dirk drawing. Is there a way out for Young Zing? Is there a way out? I'm not too sure about what this deck can do. But it doesn't seem to be the fastest deck, and Dark Hole is gone as well. You might have a second one though, since it did go up to 2, this last ban list. So yeah. I assume we'll see a game 1 victory here for Satellars. Really does look like Dirk will be able to deal with the field and the Altair that Benjamin still has in hand. Shadow Mirror main decked. Nice tag from Benjamin, not for Young Zing though. But just hit by a random MST. So the Suwani is going to crash here, so that will give him access to any Young Zing from the deck. We'll see if he can do anything with this. Oh, is there? Oh, he's flipping this card. I don't know that card. Check that out real quick. Okay, so that is Young Zing Creation. Once per turn, if a monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can special summon one Young Zing monster from your deck. You cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except synchro monsters. permanent trap card, so he will be able to summon 2 monsters right here, so he will probably perform a synchro summon as well. So is that a possible comeback? We will see. Not a bad card though, that trap card. Is once per turn. So he summoned, that looks like another Tauti to me. That is the 2200 beat stick. And then there's one small guy, which is looking like it is Bian. Is that Bian? No, it's not. Or is it Shuin? Okay. Shuin. So he does call for Altar and Deneb. Was it end phase? Did he already move to end phase? I was checking out the young Zings there on the other screen. It's possible that he moved to end phase because he's able to perform a synchro summon in the opponent's turn. Much like Formula Synchron with these young Zings, with some of them. So he might just want to not synchro right now. So yeah, it looks like he did pass the turn. And yeah, 3 Satellars overlaying right now to Driver. Gonna bounce all the cards, so Benjamin definitely trying to go for game here. If that goes through, I think that is game, and even if Dirk is able to chain his Young Zing effect and summon a Synchro monster, it is gonna be bounced back to the hand. Because of how chain links work, so looks like that is game. Not seeing a way out here for Dirk. Oh, he chains book either way. Okay. So yeah, all that Benjamin has to do here is just normal summon a monster big enough. He's first gonna discard a card from his hand with Driver's effect. Oh, because why the hell not? Yeah. It's probably not gonna matter because the game is over this turn, I suppose. 3900 for Dirk, summon. Yeah. Just doing formalities here, but this should be over. And he scoops. Yep, that is game 1. So yeah, Satellarknights, not too exciting, but consistent control over the game. Not too much from young Zings here. So he was able to beat Marcelo earlier, so his deck might have some potential. We'll see if he can show his deck a little bit better in game 2 or 3. So yeah, be right back. Okay, back for game 2. Dirk going first with his young Zing deck. We see a skill drain in his hand, so that is going to be helpful against Satellas for sure. He probably was main decking that because it just fits so well with the young Zing archetype, since they all have like graveyard effects. He might have side decked it though, so we'll see. Definitely good for him to have it here. It'll be interesting to see what Benjamin sided, because Young Zing definitely not one of the more common decks these days. Not sure if he is prepared for such a deck, but he might definitely have cards like Soul Drain in his side deck, so we'll probably see that introduced right here. So let's see. It looks like a Ryo he has there in his hand. I'm not sure if that's too useful against Young Zing, but okay. Debating on what to normal summon, so he probably does not have Deneb, because then it would probably be an easy decision. And that is the Ryo, yep. It's gonna prevent both players from adding cards from the deck to their hand, but not prevent the Young Zing special summon effects. Attacks into Bakiclay, 2000 defense. Takes the damage. Yeah, 2000 defense, pretty good against Satellars. Zach basically has to summon an XYZ to get over that. End phase MST, hitting Torrential. Drawing first turn. That looks like it is creation. So he's gonna set that and he's gonna summon Suani. That can double the Ryo for a +1 because it will summon from the deck. He does not do it though, probably because he wants the Ryo to be on the field to prevent Benjamin from summoning Deneb. And Benjamin doesn't want to double that either, since it's just a -1 for him. And he's going for a double kill now, probably because he wanted the creation to resolve. And yeah, there's the creation, there's the MST, but the double kills still go through, so the Suani is going to summon something, and it looks much better this game for Dirk here. So for all of you joining, we are in round 3 right now, and we're gonna play 8 rounds. We have 150 people here in Hannover. 8 rounds, cut to the top 16 afterwards. The winner is going to be rewarded with a flight to the USA, to the ARG circuit, kindly sponsored by tcgmarket.eu and ARG themselves. So Dirk now summoning multiple Young Zings, probably going to go for a synchro summon sooner or later, and looking better for him this game. I think the odds for game 3 are pretty good here. Benjamin having some complications understanding the deck. Okay. Yeah, Dirk not synchro summoning on his turn, always waiting for the opponent. No, I don't think he did that. We have a table judge there too. Shouldn't be able to do it. I didn't see any of that, so probably right. Okay, Benjamin now free to activate his reinforcement after the Ryo was destroyed by battle last turn. Probably gonna get Deneb to get himself going. Yeah, Deneb is the obvious choice here, but he goes for Unokalahai. Interesting. Probably indicates having a call or a soul charge or anything in that direction. Otherwise Deneb would be the better choice here, but yeah, he sends the Deneb to grave, so he probably has a way to summon it. And yep, I think that's a call he is going for there. Is it? It is. Maybe. I'm not sure. Checking his extra deck for his options. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. We will definitely check back at the material after the event if something like that happened. I did not see anything like that, but we'll check about that, definitely. So yeah, there indeed was a Call of the Haunted for the Deneb. And he performs the Synchro Summon in the opponent's turn, summoning Armades. And this Armades is not going to be a regular Armades, it's going to have additional effects for the young Zings used by it. I think it will unaffected by spells, and I think it will also be not be able to destroy by battle. And now flips the skill drain after he performed the Synchro Summon. So we actually have our first guest on the live stream here, which is Marcelo Barberi, who actually lost to the young Zing player on the right side. So yeah, introduce yourself and tell us.
Yeah, hello everyone. I'm Marcelo Barberi, OSS London winner. Today I'm playing Burning Abyss, and yeah, unfortunately my score is X2, so 1 win, 2 losses, and I lost to the young Zing player, surprisingly. But yeah, he was actually able to do a lock with Yadzi and skill drain, making Yadzi unaffected by drop, so that was too much overall. Yeah, but I'm enjoying a lot the event, I gotta say. Yeah, it's really cool. Also the stream and how the organization is working out. Yeah, I'll comment with you.
Yeah, we already saw 2 pretty standard featured matches. We had a Shadol mirror match in round 1, and we had Alpai in round 2, piloting Burning Abyss, beating Shadows. So now we're having these 2 more unconventional decks. So, yeah. So you actually came all the way from Italy, right?
Yeah, came all the way from Rome, staying in Berlin, and then traveled all over.
That's nice.
To Hannover to enjoy the weather.
The nice weather here.
Nice weather, yeah.
Actually pretty cold here, not that nice.
Surprisingly, the young Zing is losing, because I mean it's probably one of his best matchups again, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, thanks to the skill drains and stuff. I mean,
Oh yeah, he didn't have skill drain game 1, so he lost
Yeah.
that. But
I
now he
mean,
does have it. We'll see.
Castle do a lot of work though.
Yeah,
so,
Castle and Black Ship or
Yeah.
something in game 1, and
Yeah.
they really +1 every turn
Yeah, exactly.
with Black Ship.
guys, especially, and makes all the dead cards like the drop and the supply spot.
Yep. Duality. Two
Can
Fiendish
be
Chains. So good against Young
Yeah.
Zing.
I wonder, probably didn't have anything to side in, I guess.
Yeah, guys, we will come back on the thing that you saw. We will check that later if he did exchange a card from his hand with one in his deck. We will discover ill cheat if it happened.
Yeah.
So are you playing on with 1-2?
Yeah, I'm playing on. No, hopefully. I mean, of course, the intentional draws are allowed, so that was probably gonna be really.
Yeah, that's
really
right. That's
hard.
another information for the
Yeah.
chat. We are allowing intentional draws right here at ARGO, and that's a snatch steal.
I think
And
that's
is that game? I'm not
nine,
sure. Is that Karen Gorgon, right?
3-6,
Is it Karen
no,
Gorgon?
I don't think that's game.
No, not
3-6. It should be 6,050.
Yeah. So not game yet,
Three scoops.
unless the life points are incorrect. But yeah, it does
What's the
not
point
look.
of someone in attack though? That's what I'm wondering.
Which one? The Altair?
Dirk. No, Dirk summoned the Young Zing monster in attack. So I don't know if he plays Lance or something, but he should have probably he could have attacked. So
could
I
have
don't
said
know
it,
what
right?
the Sakar is
Yeah.
like. Call, but like I don't know.
Not so sure. Oh, he's
don't know what
having
you do.
another. Is this another call? No,
No,
it was already there. Okay,
no, yeah, correct.
call was already there. Otherwise, that would have been game, but it's not.
Yeah. Yeah, I really wonder why someone in attack one.
Yeah, that is actually a playmat from Yu-Gi-Oh! Card Market. It's not the table. Yeah, the mats, they are kind of simple, but I like them.
Yeah, they're quite cool. Yeah,
And
that's
that is
cool.
game.
What was it?
The snatch
yeah,
steal.
You should have said it. I mean,
Yeah,
you could have had a chance.
The snatch steal completely bringing him out of this game because it gets rid of his floater,
Yeah.
and then the damage was just too much for Dirk. So Young Zing losing, the rogue deck losing.
Surprising.
Yeah, Satellar's taking a quick 2-0 win. So we will be